is gonna be up a little bit after I drop this, and I was on TikTok, right, and I came across this post. Really good edit.
Mankind accepts that it can never defeat the disasters of nature.
Well, so I should probably turn up my mic.
I'm one of them.
Right.
That's what makes me God.
This edit is so cold. I don't care what anybody says. Like, bro. Cold edit. Also, I was just watching. I was just watching Fullmetal Alchemist. Like this way through. I'm gonna complete it soon. Will I ever do any videos on it? Fuck no. Nah, I don't know. Maybe if it comes into relevance again. I don't know. But look. Okay, look. Crazy thing that he would have soloed the verse if Luffy wasn't rubber. Hell no. He would have literally been destroyed by Luffy. Bro, this is what, like, I've had it constantly, and I think it's a reoccurring thing. People believe that not Lucci, Enel is that nigga. He wasn't. We need to seriously look at. Oh, okay. That's my phone going off. I shall reply to that hot woman text in a minute. But look. Alright, look. I understand that Enel technically does have the capacity. I think he could be a Conqueror's Haki user. I think he is. He portrays himself that way. But to say that he would have soloed 13k the Kaido of This is disgraceful. So a single out people forget these. Thank you. We need to lost strictly to plot. No, the English is buns. Or if I go Viz. Let's go just quickly look at it. Cause I got my days moving. But this nigga genuinely fucking sucks. And it is disgraceful to the fact that people will sit here, look you in your eye, and tell you that he is somehow real. When was it? This was I know Alabasta ends at chapter 200, something like that. So I'm gonna say like, yeah, around here. I was gonna stop here anyway, but luckily the volume thing showed up anyway. Like the nigga, look, he could solo the verse. If I put, what chapter does Sanji get electrocuted? 14 days? Is he gonna have a break? I'm not even gonna say too much because you know how people are kind of caping for this man, bro. I'm not trying to do that shit. What chapter is it where he electrocutes Sanji and he doesn't even fry Sanji? Mind you, that he used a named attack on Big Sanji. What chapter did Enel fight Sanji? 2-8. Okay. I'm gonna go 283. Wait, 283? 283? I don't know if it's 283. Didn't we just check 280? I wanna believe it. 283. I'm not on my phone, so I can't. Oh no, it is. Right. So, yeah, he does this, right? And in the next chapter, look. It's probably going to be on it. Yeah, it's on it. Right, so, he does L Thor, a named attack, which means he is actually trying. And he doesn't, look, this is a Sanji that I could have sworn was already injured prior. Sanji would have been injured prior, right? And he does this attack, and it does fucking nothing. Nothing is a big. But What is it you wanted to say? Oh, drop that. That's aura. But look, he does this to Sanji, right? And this is a Sanji that had gotten up previously, and it was a thing where it was like, you had characters in this arc that took multiple Enel lightning bolts. Characters in Skypiea. The reason I want to bring this up is because if Kaido had breathed on this Sanji, Sanji would have exploded. If he would have breathed on any of those Shandians, they would have exploded. Enel just isn't that guy. We need to stop this. Fuck, we just saw Usopp tank a bit of an attack. Or am I tripping? Oh shit, it's done. Wait, hold on. Oh my ring is. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. This is a light. Anybody that has a light, they know what a light does. A light's fucking terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna waffle a little bit more, so I'm gonna continue exporting a tiny bit more. I need to go into my thing to go hear it though. You guys can get like a tiny little sneak peek.
Now before I hear as well, for you to recall see people.
Okay, right. Right. So they jump out of the way of that shit, right? He jumps out of the way of that shit again. I just want to let you know, I shouldn't be bashing my table. I'm on the table. I just want to let you guys know, if it was anybody else, do you seriously think that Nami and Usopp together, after just literally recovering, just laughing about dodging out of the way or some shit, do you think after multiple times that they would be able to dodge something like Kaido, something like fuck Kaido, fuck Doflamingo? Do you think they will be able to dodge a Doflamingo attack like Parasite or just a random string attack and then joke about it to each other and then literally dodge again and dodge again and dodge again? Do you think this could happen? No, it could never happen. Not even Lucci would let this happen. Lucci would have blitzed them and fried them. Look, he's now, yeah, we do get it that, yeah, Enel does end up blitzing the nigga, like, yeah, but it's like that just would never happen to anybody else who people like to compare him to. It would just never ever happen. You then have Sanji he's charging up the attack. Sanji comes in, kicks them out of the way, and then they take it. Also, Lucci isn't letting Usopp get off all. Let me put it to you like straight, yeah. Anybody that's even considered a top 10 in this verse, if they tapped Usopp would die. One thing I do want to say about Usopp is that Usopp has amazing durability. I want to put that out there. He has probably some of the most underrated durability feats inside the entire series, along with endurance. But look, it doesn't, like, he's not him. He will never be him, and he was never him. This is why it confuses me. Go back and reread these chapters and put it. Look, this is why I'm saying betrayal inside of One Piece is dangerous, because a nigga like Enel was betrayed to be like this, but when you really look at his feats overall, he wasn't like that. You had Sanji tanking an L. Alright, tanking is a bit too much. But Sanji took an L Thor and he didn't get eviscerated. He had enough time to sit there, smoke his cigarette, and talk. I'm telling you right now, if Kaido used, this isn't Enel's strongest attack. This is like one of his more top tier attacks. Let's say for instance Kaido used Thunder Bagua on Dressrosa Sanji. Dressrosa Sanji is dying. Can we please flag this nigga for foul play? Why is he doing this? This is genuinely, he needs to be one of the characters where it's like, you are, like, I know people like to call the 90s and One Piece like Roger and them, but he is a part of the 90s cast. Nigga, we are done with you. You have, bro, oh my god, it's like, and the thing is that like, you have people where they constantly say that Enel is somebody big. Bro, he was terrible. The nigga genuinely, see, look, the thing is, look, let me let me like put this into more context for you guys, so you guys understand why I think the nigga just genuinely fucking sucks. Look, let me show you this, right? Is this the flashback? These are the flashback chapters, right? When we go back to the main story, right? I can continue. Right, where is it? Still flashback. Oh, still the flashback ends near here or something, right? This is genuinely one of the, like, okay, look. Where's look, I just need one panel. I just need one panel. All I need is just one panel. Is that Ace? Oh yeah, it was even Buggy's crew for like Ace's great search for Blackbeard. Ace Boston. I ain't gonna lie, that was a funny cover story. That's probably one was like not talked about, least talked about cover stories. Look, he does this big ass attack, right? And you have, nigga, you have gear. You have no gear. Pre-gear. Pre-Kuzan fight, by the way, because that Kuzan fight changed what Luffy thought about in terms of strength inside of One Piece. You had this nigga, Luffy, pop. I'm standing up. Number one, because my belly's running a little bit. But number two, because this nigga Enel genuinely sucks. And this is who we have to deal with. You're strong. One of your, if not, look, this is either number one or number two on top of attacks that are strong. You get this shit popped by this version of Luffy. If he had gear 3, oh my god. Yo, he would have seen stars. Yo, I'm sorry. Yo, we need to have a, you know what, maybe Enel was the biggest fraud of One Piece. Fuck Katakuri. Fuck Kid. Fuck Big Mom. Maybe it's Enel. Maybe, look, please, ladies and gentlemen, look at what you're seeing on your screen. This nigga genuinely, this peon sucks. He sucks. Look, and this is the guy that everybody was saying that if he was able to get his, he just has great DC. He has great destructive capacity. That's it. But more time, it probably sucks. You let Luffy pop your attack? And this is like, I'm not to explain it. It's like, alright, let me think. Right, so this Luffy doesn't even have AP comparable to even Lucci. That if Lucci took an attack from this Luffy, he'd probably laugh. He can Iron Wall it in his base and tank it and be like, you peon, what are you doing? This Enel was taking attacks from him and was screaming. Now, don't get me wrong. This Enel on the surface seems strong because of his low gear, but I'm telling you, you can find ways to disrupt this man. He isn't that strong, and it is shown. The nigga is genuinely, his whole gimmick is him being a fraud. That's why he gets put. Let me show you another thing, because Skypiea has one of my favorite endings. Yeah, look, he goes into his most look. If that wasn't his most powerful attack, this is definitely his most powerful attack. Look, Luffy uses Golden Rifle, pops past his massive form. Where is it? Pops past his massive form, his big golden form, and beats the shit in. Oh my, yo! And I'm meant to sit here and believe that he is meant to be strong. The Kaido, bro, lost strictly to plot. What? He's only in the context. Yes, that is true, nigga. And this Kaido, the man that if he stepped on the sea, people, oh, please, when he's plotting on that move, nothing because he sucks. Oh, when you actually look back at it in retrospect, the nigga actually, he even for worse than I actually remembered. Oh my god. Thank you. Got lucky because he's that count. Luffy, if you gave Luffy Haki, if Haki didn't buff Luffy and you just gave him the ability to hit him, I'm telling you, he wipes his across Enel's face. He's dragging that shit across his face. Oh my god, this nigga, he sucks. Enel probably could be one of the strongest. He didn't exist. Still is one of the strongest. Thank you, nigga. Preach to me. Nowhere near the strongest. All these. Oh, thank you. We have people with sense in this community. These are the. Alright. Let me.
Moving on. I think he knows to be smart.
Alright. Yeah, I might as well just get all that done now, and then I'll circle back around. Whew. Right, you guys have until this next part has fully exported. What? What? Alright, look. Cold edit. I thought this is probably one of my most favorite One Piece edits I've seen.
Mankind
When I saw this
accepts that
edit,
it
I
can
was
never
like,
defeat
yes,
the
it's cold. And I looked in
disasters
the
of
comment
nature.
section and I saw that first one. I was like, these
I'm one
niggas.
of them.
Oh, I have to make a video on this.
That's what makes me God.
This, bro. Cold edit. Cold. I don't care what anybody says. This deserves whatever it gets. This should be the Creed edit of the One Piece community. I don't give a fuck. Furthermore, let me follow you on my TikTok. Right. Now, Enel, you suck. You suck. You literally suck. You suck. And people are gonna be like, oh, but this, that, and we saw Luffy attack. Oh, please, don't irritate me. Don't irritate me. Cause you're gonna get me mad. Right. When did they fight? They fight around here. No, it's actually around here, cause volume covers are very good to know. Yeah, yeah. Knew it. See, told you. Look, come. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look, this is a stronger Luffy, by the way. Look, this is a stronger Luffy. Look what happens to him. Look what happens. Hey, I tell you, boy, a little revisionist history. Like, we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna make this a thing. Look at this. Look. And this, hey yo, and then people would have told me, okay, look. I get it, and now it looks crazy powerful, but genuinely, look, we're gonna get into the next chapter. Don't worry. Mind you, Gatling gun was like one of Luffy's more like, if he uses that shit on you, he's trying to end the fight. Iron body. Nigga smirks. Oh, you can see a little bit of thing on his nose though. That's probably just his thing. Look, casually avoiding it. Don't say that Enel couldn't, but at a certain point, he just got. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, Lucci said, "Hey, let me flex on you real quick. This is something Enel couldn't have done. Look, I wouldn't be so real. Enel, you suck, low key. You don't even low key, you high key suck. He said, let me flex on you real quick. Gave him a Tempest kick, kicked him. Look, and you know what? This is probably the best argument for AP versus DC inside of One Piece. Lucci's destructive capacity is not that high. We can see this. He doesn't do anything magnificent when it comes down to destructive capacity. Unlike Enel, who is blowing up islands, doing the stand and the third, making massive meteors and shit. Like, it looks fancy, it looks cool, but AP is what wins out all of the time because look, his AP wasn't even enough to put down Sanji. Well, he put down Sanji, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Sanji was still up. Wait, Luffy gets back off from this? Wait, who's he Tempest kick? I swear he just... Oh no, it's Zoro that gets kicked away in one shred. Okay, wait, okay, Luffy, I respect you. I Oh, wait, Luffy did more in this fight. Okay. I'll give it back to you. Okay, I'll give it to you, Luffy. That's not blood, though. That's just his moustache. No, that's just his little bit. Yeah, no. Then he gets one-shotted. It's like... Oh, my God. They tried to say that he's on the level of... Like, I don't even think he's better than Lucci. If you gave Lucci the ability to hit him, then it just doesn't work out. Like, another character that completely furtherizes him is Gecko Moria. Gecko Moria would have fried him. But they were putting him in uncomfortable conversations. Like, they were saying that he's like, he could, if he was, I remember, oh my God, when I first entered the One Piece community, I remember everybody was like, oh, if Enel was on Marineford, it would have gone totally different. Or that he was an admiral. The biggest lie that anybody can tell you is that Enel is admiral level. That was genuinely a real argument. And anybody who's been in the One Piece community for quite some time will be like, yeah, no, that was an actual talking point. You were not better. I look. Doflamingo would sneeze on that nigga, and Enel would see stars. Enel would be like, Ross, I've been baptized. Nigga, pre-time skip Law beats him. What are we seeing? He can't even. You know what? A real argument we should have is Enel versus a pacifista. Can he take down a pacifista? I'll give you guys that because my thing's just finished. So yeah, I simply speaking, that nigga Enel, like, he he fucking.
Finally, we have attack.
Oh wait.
Very powerful versus battles to see if Loki.
Okay. Yeah. Now yeah. Let me quickly. I want to do this all right now. Actually. Yeah. Give me a no, bro. Fucking that nigga sucks. He sucks so bad. He sucks so bad. I had him as a Oh, there we go. That's it right there. That is it right there. I might actually still have it. Do I? No, I'm not gonna waste my time. Bro, when I say that nigga Enel is genuinely fodder, it's... Yeah, go on, hurry up. Alright. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna get this done. And then... Alright. Alright, well, yeah, that's the end of the video. As always, hope you guys enjoy it. Run out or are you, bro? Nigga, I'm not getting on for the next, I don't know, like 30 minutes at the bare minimum. But yeah, I shall see you guys in the next video. I love you all. I just wanted to rant about this. I went on for 23 minutes. Yeah, that's enough out of me. All right, I love you all. Good. Oh, thank you for the support as well. Goodbye.